she's either been put into a cocoon to be put out of the way, under the sea, put out of the way temporarily. She's alive and everything, but she's in a cocoon under the sea. Or, in some cases, she comes back and then she dies off permanently. Or so we think. But the cartoon doesn't do that. Well, it does in a sense, but they also do the temporary fake-out death with the Dark Phoenix saga at the end of the final part. Because what they do is they have the Phoenix take out, basically have each of the X-Men characters extract a piece of their soul out of them and place it right into Jean. Instead of taking a whole soul, they take just one part and put it back into Jean. Put it into Jean, and that's how it's temporarily. And that's how she basically is. Well, that's basically how you can put that in the category of the temporary deaths / fake outs. And again, even though some people might say that's an exception, it's still a fake out. It's still a temporary deal, and it still annoys people. It annoys them to no end. You know, when DC Comics did the death of Superman, there was a lot of fans that pretty much figured he's going to come back. They can't keep him dead forever. And even when DC did all these things to make it look like it was legit and he was never coming back, you can't tell me there weren't fans that pretty much knew, yeah, he's coming back. They're just doing this to, extend the suspense of him not being around, to kind of make it more believable. And when he did come back, those that pretty much didn't fall for that whole publicity deal or that whole situation, they too kind of probably looked at it as nothing more than just a temporary fake out. That's all it is. Temporary fake out. A fake out death, or whatever you want to call it. You know, you can even look at the robotication in Sonic, and with Sally becoming Mecha Sally. And that too could be defined as a temporary death / fake out, because we pretty much knew that even though the thing went from 230 to 247, if not could have been longer, had things behind the scenes not happened, we all knew 1 year, 2 years, whatever, she was going to be back to normal. We didn't expect it in the way that we had, in the way it was done, but we knew it. I mean, pretty much they showed at a Comic-Con in New York, someone snapped a picture of it, of what she was going to look like, basically what she looks like in the comics now. But the point is, this is a trope, a trope in the media, TV trope, if you will, as TVtrope likes to call these things, that when you look, it's one of them that it's nothing more than an attention seeker. It's an attention grabber, and it's something that's done to get people to tune in and see what's going to happen next, especially if they're newer viewers. It's to grab their attention, to have them tune in and see what's going to happen next if they're new. If it's a movie and it's the first time seeing it, it's going to make them want to go back and see it again or demand a sequel. If it's a comic book, they're going to want to read more of the comic. They'll want to see what happens next. That's all these things are. And as important as they are to medium, whether it's television, movies, comics, animation, animated movies, anime movies, comic books, graphic novels, as much as they might be important to the situation, they are still, in my opinion, some of the most annoying things, one of the most annoying tropes you could ever do, because you're basically, in a sense, insulting the intelligence of the long-time fans and not the newer fans. And that's why I look at it as being, as such, as being annoying, even though there is an importance to it being there. So that's just my take on the whole TV trope, or TV movie trope of temporary death / fake out. Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Talk to you all later.